So what are some strategies that a shop can employ to keep up with holiday volume, both in the production standpoint and also just overall business management?
That question is kind of my cup of tea, so I'm glad you asked that, is that a lot of that's preparedness. And when I talk to people, especially now and the end of October, a lot of our embroiders are really starting to get into it for the holiday volume, or at least prepping ahead of time. And first on the apparel side of it, one thing I tell them, my customers, is that look at your supply, first of all. A lot of my customers have a favorite supplier that's really a go-to, but because holiday rush can run a lot of suppliers out of a favorite line, it's good to have a backup. And since a lot of suppliers will carry the same thing, it's good to have that redundancy. It's really going to save them to have that done ahead of time.
Okay.
Now, in-house on the operational side, embroidery machine operators, number one, I would say make sure you're trained up, you're confident with your ability. Nobody's ever, of course, 100% confident.
Right.
There's always more training. But at least don't go into a situation new, or at least without a little practice, basic operation. And then also when you're making your offerings, I would say to business owners, is don't try to avoid some completely new technique that you or your operators aren't familiar with.
Sure.
Stick with what you're good at, because when the order volume goes up, the pressure goes up, the mistakes can come up, and the things that you're more comfortable with and that you know you can produce, those are going to be your winners as far as profitability and volume.
Sure.
So that's what I've seen, and
you avoid less risk for error. And
absolutely.